We live. How's it going, everybody? What's going on, Ryan? Ben? Chris? Jim? Sorry, we're a minute late. Smidge late. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, I touched a button on the keyboard. That's no bueno. Oh, that was loud too. I'm sorry. I apologize for my transgressions.
When you put something down when I was at home
Yeah, clunk.
it was like, gung.
Yeah, I gotta figure out.
Probably just these things.
Yeah, because it's all hard mounted to the table, so every time you hit it, it's just everything's all hard mount. I tried to get those suspended cages for these, but technically on these Rode pod mics, the suspension per se is built into the mic, so they don't actually make an external cage for them because they're not supposed to be used that way, which is kind of annoying. I would rather have the external, so that way it like sat suspended, and then you could bounce this all day long, and you wouldn't hear that dong like
loud?
that. I guarantee you.
I bet that was actually right.
What's going on, South Jersey? How you been, buddy? We actually don't have a lot to talk about tonight, per se. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I'm tired. There's no other way to put it. These 1, 2 a.m. nights to keep up with the channel and everything else are killing me. And I haven't even been keeping up with the website, which is really bothering me. A lot of it's just from this whole transition with a new job. Energy levels are, I don't have breaks like I used to. I don't have the lunch break I used to where I could like power nap to get through my day. So it has been an adjustment that I'm still trying to acclimate to. What's going on, Gordy? Oliver? Hella bass. Wake up. I'm trying. Hey, man, I got my giant coffee. We're going to do the best we can.
I got one too. I was like, I need a freaking coffee.
Yep. We are going to talk a little bit about, obviously, the most recent weekend fishing report. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Lake Champlain and then video ideas, because we're going to essentially have 4 full days being up there. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will be at our place of stay. And we're not going to be able to fish quite all day. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. But I know there's going to be time where we're just going to be like, all right, yeah, we fished for 10 hours. We caught a ton of fish. Let's just go back, and then I can start dumping footage for the next day, and
Kind of
we'll
like
have
a
time.
mini St. Lawrence trip.
Pretty much. We'll have time to be able to like do some other stuff. So that's one of the things that we want to talk about.
We could do a live stream while we're up there too, like we did on up there.
That's the other part of it. That's the plan. Every night. Well, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, we're going to stream. I don't know what time yet. It'll probably be pretty loosey-goosey. I will try and be consistent. We'll see what the day gives us.
If they're biting, we're not getting off the water.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, you might not see us.
It's unscheduled, therefore it's unplanned. It's unplanned, therefore it's unscheduled. There we go. Anyway, Brian, howdy, buddy. Vance, Ben, what do you say? Drinking coffee, eating chips. Yeah. What's going on, Bob? South Jersey. Caught a few dinks yesterday. Going tomorrow and testing some new baits. Nice, man.
Get them.
Nice. Hella bass. Where's that tournament at? Is it a little local, regional, big boy tournament? Another open? No, I know you fished the opens. No, you didn't fish the opens. You made it up through Bass Nation. Memory's almost there. Remind me. What's going on, David? While we're waiting for him to respond, let's do the weekend fishing report. Who else? All right, if you're Chad, if you're tired, I have a job for you. Thanks, Chad. I'm not that tired. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm tired. Big snow in South Dakota. Nice. That'd be fun. All right, weekend fishing report. That's all you, buddy.
We went to a place that he had troubles with before, and
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah, very lightly.
Had to reverse the curse, boys.
I spent a lot of time the last 2 years.
Yep.
The last 2 years up at this place. It's somewhat local. It's like in 40 minutes from here. Deep glacial lake, lots of smallies everywhere, lots of trout. We get there. This launch is absolutely horrible. We get there, and I have an 18-foot boat, and he has a 20-foot boat. And even my boat, I have to get in the water and to get the boat off. With his boat slid right off, but getting it back to land to pick him up was a different story. I had to get out of the boat, and it was 47-degree water, and it was freezing. And I was only in the water for maybe like 5 minutes, not even.
Yeah, I don't even think it was quite that long.
And my toes and leg from the knees down were just numb. It sucked. So don't go swimming right now. But we went there, and I wanted to see. I've never really brought any real electronics on this lake before, and I was really excited with the 360 and everything else to see actually what was down there. There's a lot more than I thought there was. We ended up getting in. You got the first one on a jerkbait, right?
Yeah,
Right
and
off
like
the bat.
yeah, within the first 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that was the only fish on jerkbait that you got.
Only one. There's only 2 fish that I caught that were not on the one bait that we caught. Literally everything else on.
Yeah.
What? 15 fish total. 13 on one bait. The other 2 on 2 separate baits.
Yep. So we were finding them in like 15 feet. I think would be average of where we were catching them, 15 to 20 feet.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of smallies. It was just a good fun day of fishing.
Surprisingly cold.
Very cold.
I mean, it's a small but very deep glacial lake. It's 100-ish feet at its deepest point. It's definitely spring fed. Has to be. Because this was Mother's Day, this past Sunday. Granted, it's been a very mild and to cold spring to start up here in the Northeast. But nonetheless, when you see 47-degree water still, and that was at the end of the day, that was the high. I think it's got to 47.2. That's cold.
Yeah.
That's crazy cold.
And the wind was ripping.
Oh, my God.
That place is always super windy, though. So.
Yeah, well,
it's going around the mountain. Wait a minute.
But the mountain, it's over there. And we're over here. It was, dude, that wind has just been ruthless for everybody everywhere. We are no exception, but like I left and my wife got me these awesome DCs that are not like insulated, but like I call them a fuzzy boots just to be a dink. And all right, Ron, have a good night, buddy. And hey, Bob. They're kind of insulated, but not really. But I mean, they're definitely warm. They're warmer than like a regular pair of sneakers or warmer than muck boots. So I usually would take those for cold weather, and I forgot them. And then I also forgot my extra FXR jacket. I call it my hook it. It's like halfway between a hoodie and a jacket. I have my other FXR jersey on, hoodie, which is really good against the wind. But even still, like, even if I had that other FXR jacket, I don't think it would have been enough. So thankfully, at least I remembered my rain gear. So I threw that on after like, we both like tried to make it like 2 hours. We were like,
okay,
no.
let's just throw our jackets on. Fuck it. It's too windy and it's cold and it's making it miserable. So we kind of bundled up a little bit.
Yeah, and it helped. It helped a lot cutting down on the wind. I wish I had brought more insulating layers, but you don't think about these things by May 8th, which is insane. And in typical New England fashion, Mother Nature just flipped that switch, and it was 72 today. Still a little windy, but still at least nice and warm. The last 2 days have been pretty warm. I'm actually curious because I haven't looked at the forecast a little bit. I've been trying to avoid doing it. I'm not going to look where we're going because I just want it to be a surprise. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, okay. Starting tomorrow, temperature 78, 84, 81, 76, like just like that. And all of a sudden we go from like 20 degrees below where it should be to like 5 degrees above where it should be in a 2-day span. We don't have any
spawn
that
in a day.
seriously,
one
man. Like I know Lakes region, a lot of those lakes are like 50. They'll probably be spawning in like less than a week and a half if we get enough sunshine too. But there's a lot of rain mixed in there, so I'm not so sure. See how it goes. Water temps just starting to reach 60 degrees in some places for South Jersey fishermen, but was 65 to 70 degrees almost last year. That's insane. Hey, Kara. Not to nag, but Andrew's mic is a bit muffled.
Well, that's just me.
Yeah, he doesn't talk right into it.
I don't really talk much.
I'm always yelling at him for it. TV18, hey, buddy. So, that's it. So we were fishing southwestern New Hampshire, which we do a lot of for our local kind of spots that we like to fish. Again, it was this past Sunday. It was Mother's Day. Water there is very clear. It was still 47 degrees, but we found them pretty much where we'd expect them to be, especially because we had a frost or near a frost Saturday going into Sunday. Again, it was very cold overnight where we were, but the fish were still right where we expected them to be, up against or at the bottom of steep banks, very close to spawn flats. And then later in the day, after the sun finally came out for a few hours and did its thing, We actually caught quite a few, like, on the beginning stages areas in that back pocket, which I would absolutely consider to be like a prime spawn area for that lake.
Right. Yeah.
So, clockwork, man. You know, it's as the water warms up, those spawn areas just outside of them and to like a little ways out to slightly deeper water, those females can be anywhere. They can be literally on the bank to like 200 feet off of those spawn flats, and the males are just all over the damn place. But as you get closer to spawn temp, those males are going to be a lot more consistent, and the females are going to be there and gone and there and gone, and it's
tough to catch them.
It is, and it's funny because I was talking to Sharon on Facebook. He was catching some really good largies down this past weekend in Massachusetts on a drop shot. He's like, I had to move way back off the bank. I was like, hell yeah, man, that's awesome. He's like, dude, I don't even know.
Catching them on.
Huh?
So Kyle was getting them on.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's like, I don't even know what to fish right now. I'm fishing moving baits to finesse baits to like top water to chatter baits to this. I'm in inches of water on the bank to 50 feet in water. Like, it has been by far the most challenging spring yet. There has been no linear progression whatsoever for what they've been doing, other than like
it's just like maybe they'll be here, maybe they won't. There's no definitive like, okay, they're gonna be here.
Right. It's like it's borderline definitive, but still widely considered. Like, yeah, they're still kind of in that area, but that range of just how far outside has like quadrupled what it would be from year to year. So it's hey man, hats off to you guys if you've been keeping it consistent. It has not been easy.
Yep. And then Monday, me and Kyle, our buddy
Saunchby's crew.
Yeah, Saunchby's crew.
On Instagram.
Me and him went out to Western New Hampshire to another super clear lake. Lots of grass, lots of rocks all over the place. Those fish were pushed up. Some of the fish were pushed up right on the bank. Some of them were kind of out on like deeper flats. But I'd say 90% of the fish we got were either in like inches of water or just on the bank. So they're literally just going to be anywhere right now. They can't really make up their mind. It's different. It's going to be different from pond to pond or lake to lake.
Big time.
We did get onto them. We got onto, I don't even know how many we got each, probably 7 or 8 each, but pretty good mix between smallies and largies, and they're all doing pretty much the same thing. Did have some pretty giant pike come up and scare the shit out of me.
Dude, wait, yeah. And that place has big pike too.
Yeah.
So does Champlain. It's going to be interesting. Oh, that spot I was showing you. So there's the gap. I said if the wind's blowing through there.
Yeah.
Fish there for smallies. And then I came down along the shore.
Yep.
We're not going to show this particular spot. But anyway, and I was like, yeah, this whole area, I was hammering them on jigs. Mm-hmm. That's where I caught that bowfin.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
I think I want to hit for the cycle. So actually, all right, before we get into it, because this is a good jump off point. We're going to do a couple of things for raffles here tonight. We'll give away another hat and t-shirt for those guys that won last week. I apologize. We haven't shipped them yet. We're going to get everybody boxed up, packaged, and shipped tonight. So, packaged up. My wife will go out and ship everything tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be good. Just a reminder, we do have the storefront. I will put the link in there. I believe it's down in the video description. We have a ton of t-shirts, hats, and I'll be adding decals in the coming days. I got
this is fun.
These decals in. So, hey, Oliver. So we're going to get those up on the website, but we still have a ton of t-shirts that you guys, I just want you to buy them. It would make my wife very happy, aside from us.
My nephew's watching.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Jackson?
Hey, buddy. I'll make sure, I'll go ahead, I'll put a link in there, but it should be down in the video description below anyway, but I'll put it in the chat and I'll pin it. Again, we're going to do raffle. Yeah, no, bad memory card's dead. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, it'll be good. So for anybody that has donated before, you know the drill, and we always appreciate it. For anybody that hasn't but is interested, anything you do is greatly appreciative. It helps immensely. There's 3 ways you can do it. If you're set up here through YouTube, you can just go ahead and donate through there. That's actually 4 ways. Another way through YouTube is you guys could become members. We have now 7 or 8 members on the channel, which is pretty awesome. We offer rewards every month for those that have been members. So after your first month, there's a reward for each thing. We even offer like some pretty awesome things for the higher tier members. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to take a look at it. Maybe sign up if you do. Greatly appreciate it. Other than that, down in the video description below, there is links to both our Venmo and PayPal. I mean, literally anything and everything helps. I mean, we've bought everything we could possibly think of for gear. The only next two things that's actually been crossing my mind for improvements is a new lens for the camera that you guys hooked us up with so that we can do better pictures in the water. I know a lot of it. I need to learn that camera more, but I also don't think that's the right lens for what we want to do out on the boat.
That would be a good lens for just like your standard, just like pretty much what we have been doing with it.
Okay.
Streaming.
Right, but yeah, for up close photos and stuff, I feel like we're not getting the most out of it because I don't think we have the right lens for it.
I know which lens we need.
Okay, and then the other thing that I eventually want to get done is like multi-monitor setups because right now I just have an ancient 42-inch TV right behind the camera, and it is not ideal. But if I could do like a double or a triple monitor or TV setup, like that would make life a lot easier for managing these things and the whole shebang. So that's that. And into the chat real quick. Got the okay to bankfish and just went twice so far. Killing a drop shot and jerkbait, but also spinnerbait. Nice, Ron. That's awesome. Ben Marshall went out right before stream. One bass, one sunny, a big perch. Hell yeah, man.
Perfect. Right where it should be.
So that's it. Oh, Lisa listening out in the water. Nice. I hope you're slaying him. Who's blowing me up? Chad, thank you very much for the for the Andrew is sexy donation.
What's up, girl?
Oh, we always appreciate every donation, but especially you, buddy, Chad. Thank you very much. So Champlain, I don't know about you.
I'm excited.
There's a couple of things that I really hope to accomplish, but I want to hear from you first. And then we're going to go through this. I just want to talk about like the goals for the weekend, what we want to do. We're going to talk a little bit about areas that we want. And then we'll go through the first raffle, probably in the next like 20 minutes. I'm going to put a little reminder up in the stream.
$20. Oh, damn right it is.
Damn right, Oliver. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to try and make this all go through a lot faster than usual. But don't forget, we're also going to talk about what you guys want to see for videos. But anyway, Champlain, we're going for 4 days this weekend. What do you hope to accomplish at this trip?
I just want to catch a bunch of fish, honestly.
I mean
like
more
that.
specific.
And like, I don't even know. I want to catch a fish on a glide, but I'm afraid to throw my depths. So I bought another glide. I'm going to buy another one of those ones.
That's why I bought two of these. I got a rainbow and I got a perch because they're, relatively cheap. If I lose it, yeah, it's still going to suck, but it's not like casting off a bait sanity. Hello, darkness, my old
It's still there. The water's warming up. We got to go get it.
We got to go get it.
I don't know. Honestly, I want to catch something kind of weird. Because I know there's some weird shit in there. I want to catch a drum.
I want to see you catch a giant drum on that super finesse friggin'
that rod, that
new lose rod, yeah.
Ooh. Dude, 2-pounders feel like 7s, like on that rod, and it's so much fun. I got a 7.6 medium moderate. What is it?
You got a 7.6 medium extra fast, I believe, is what it was.
It's not an extra fast.
Then it's just a fast.
A moderate fast.
No,
Yep.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh Jesus! It's
well, I wanted it. I wanted it for super finesse stuff. Super deep. And if I get one on that, oh man, that's going to be so much fun. I'm hoping for a drum, a bowfin, pike, obviously, and then smallies and largies. If there's anything else in there that I can catch, I want to catch it. I just like fishing.
I want to hit for the cycle. Obviously, smallie, large, yeah, I know we're going to get. I'd like to catch a pike, a bowfin again, because that was fun.
Dude, bowfins are nuts.
Dude, that thing, that was on my jig rod. It was straight 15-pound 4.0, and it was like fighting one of those big stripers we caught in the river 2 years ago. Holy crap. The thing is like 90% tail.
It is. The whole thing is tail. Tail of the mouth.
Yeah, seriously. So, big pike. I wouldn't mind catching another bowfin. I do want to catch another drum. I only caught one. I think it was like 7 pounds. Very first time I've ever been to Champlain, dragging a tube, and I felt donkum. Leaning into my, look at my buddy DJ. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, this is way too big. I don't know what this is, but it was amazing.
My first bowfin was actually my only bowfin was up on the St. Lawrence River. We were fishing this one. I don't remember what we were doing. I think we were just like trying to get out of the wind for a few minutes, and we're like, let's just go in the marina. And
it was our first full day. We got up early, and the wind was hellish. Literally hellish. It was like sustained 30 with gusts up to 40 something. So we just fished French Creek Marina and that whole bay. There's like, you launch in French Creek, you go underneath the main road, and there's like another big cove kind of bay on the edge of the river.
The boat museum is there.
Was that where it was? That Clayton?
That little museum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Clayton.
You're right. Okay, yeah, French.
We
keep talking about it. I'm going to look it up. I need
to. Bitch was throwing rocks at us.
I forgot about that. Can you leave? We need to get our boat out. And she went and fired up this like commercial boat for like 5 minutes, and then she literally never came back out. We're like, she just did it to get us to stop fishing that marina.
Oh, that was annoying. But anyway, we caught fish in there, and I ended up hooking into that bowfin on a white chatterbait. I tossed it up underneath the dock, and as soon as I came up from under it, it just got smoked. I had no idea what it was until it got in the net. And he brings it on board. I'm like, that's a freaking bowfin.
What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that? But yeah, those things flip crazy so much. I'd love to catch a big one, like a real big one. That'd be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
This is only gonna be my second time going to Champlain. My first time we went up. When was that? September?
Yes, it was September, because I had to go back and find the pictures for the thumbnail for this, because I wanted fish specifically from Champlain. And yeah, because you missed the trip last year. You missed two. You missed the first one from oversleeping, and that was with... No, that was the second time. The first time you broke your wrist. The second time you overslept. That was with the Beast Coast guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then... Yeah, and then the third time I went that year was the first time you had gone. No, that was the fourth time I went. Was your first time, because I went with John again in the summer. I think your wrist was still jacked up, and you're like, nah, I'm just going to sleep.
I'm not going to lie, I was actually extremely nervous I was going to break my wrist setting the hook on a fish up there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The way we were fishing.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, but I wasn't holding back. That looks so hard.
Dude, what a fun day.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, like, so we're fishing up near the inland sea area of Champlain. For those that aren't aware of where that is, like, go to Burlington, Vermont, and then go like another half an hour north. It's up there. There's like just a ton of islands all around that whole area. I mean, literally anything you can think of, you can find within a 20-minute boat ride, maybe 30-minute boat ride.
TJ's up there right now, is he?
He was up there yesterday.
And he killed it.
Understatement, killed it. 60 fish in the boat, all smallmouth. And his best 5 went just over 24 pounds. And he said, water, hold it.
He's also looking for a state record fish, so.
Yeah, yes he is. Chad, thank you for the tissues. I remember because he told me what the water.
You gave him tissues?
No, he sent me, because he's like, your voice sounds all scratchy, all right? I'm like, I'm just overtired and allergies. And it was a gif of him handing me tissues. So where he was up in our area, he's found water anywhere from 47 to 53. So basically prime time for us.
47 to 53?
Dude, right now it's shaping out to be literally the same it was when I went last year with Dennis. And that's good, because now I know really what to expect and where to look for everything, where we are. And I am mucho excito. We're going to be able to do a lot. Okay, well, aside from the glide, what technique are you hoping to get into the hardest? Like, do you really do it just crack them on a jig, or you hoping to get on a fire jerkbait bite?
Jig all day long.
That's my
Obviously. Always. If I have any bait that I want to go out and catch fish on, it's a freaking jig.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you can crack them, it's always a good day. Mm-hmm. We're going to be able to do a lot of that. I'm going to re-rig one of my rods, so I have 2 jig rods. And then we both have rods coming from John at Wicked Custom Rods. I
just saw mine right before the stream. It's literally it's spinning right now.
7.3 heavy fast casting rod for him, and I have a 7.2 medium heavy fast spinning rod that is going to become my sniper rod. Sniper / hustler rod. It's pretty much like specifically a Beast Coast finesse jig rod. I should label it as such. I literally only intend on throwing open water snipers and hustlers with this rod, and then if I don't feel like throwing either one, depending on time of the year, I can throw spider jigs on it. All of those I like throwing on braid to fluoro leader, and I'd rather do that on a spinning rod over a casting rod all day. That rod is just perfect to cover that whole range, from 1/4 ounce to even 1 ounce. It's going to be perfect for what I have in mind. And I can't friggin' wait to get that thing rigged up. I got a brand new Lose Speed Spin 3000 sitting up there on the shelf waiting to get on there. Huh?
You got one?
Yeah, dude, I got it like 6 months ago. Just sitting there waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
Oh, I can put my hypermag on it.
Yes, you can. You've got that hypermag sitting there. I also have a friggin' hypermag sitting up there waiting for a home. I think. Do I? Is there a reel in that hypermag box? I'm pretty sure there is.
My Loomis is going in the trash.
No, it's not. Wait, do I really?
It's light, but
Wait, what's
do you have another one?
that other box that you just took this off of? Is that the other? No. The custom light? Yeah. I Thanks. I have
There's reels in both of those.
a 300, 320, $130 reel. Just chilling in boxes, waiting to find homes. I'm waiting on some rods. I gotta get these on something. I gotta get out of here. I got a brand new hypermag. I gotta put that on. What am I gonna put that on? Oh, that was gonna go on my new jig rod.
Perfect.
Literally the same one that you're having built from John. I can have that on. That one was gonna replace one of my Shimano's.
Oh, I have an extra 300 too.
There you go. Anyway, we got a lot going on. It's gonna be great. Ron, do you? Oh, here. Pin. There we go. Do you experiment with baits? Wait. Do you experiment with baits you don't usually use when weather like this? Yeah.
Yeah, if they're not biting anything I'm throwing everything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I went through. That's what I went to bring out show and tell and show all my jigs. It's insane how many jigs I have, and I have a lot more coming. We've got our go-tos, right? And then from there, like, I'm literally packing everything I own, and I'm going to keep a lot of it back at the cabins we're staying at. And then if I need to, I'll run back and get stuff if the day does not go anywhere near what we're hoping for. But otherwise, the boat will be packed pretty light itself. Yeah, I mean, like right now, you should be able to catch them on jig, jerkbait, Ned rig, lipless, maybe crankbait, spinnerbait, chatterbait. And if all else fails on that, then we start experimenting a lot more with finesse stuff. Like, that's usually the first thing we start doing is slow it down and go smaller. Mm-hmm. And then...
Or go way bigger.
Yeah, but I would say 99 times out of 100, we go to finesse first.
Yep.
When everything else that we think is supposed to be working doesn't work. And then if even the ultra finesse doesn't work, and especially in areas that we're like, okay, we've already caught like one, maybe two, or we're marking tons of fish, we're still not getting them, then I'll look at him and be like, okay, I'm going to do the big thing now. And I'll find the biggest freaking jig with the biggest trailer I can, and I'll start throwing that. And he'll start really throwing bigger swim baits, and we'll cover the whole spectrum. Mm-hmm. There's that. You know what? All right, it's 8:30. Let's do a raffle. Let's do a raffle. Who wants a t-shirt and who wants a hat? You know what we could do? We could do both at one time. If we have everybody pay in right now, and we just pick two winners from that pot. Kill two birds with one stone. Spin twice. Does that sound good? I want to hear some feedback. That would make this process a lot faster. I'm not going to lie.
He's tired.
Oh my God. I love your mom. Carla, thank you very much for the donation. You're the best.
Just Mom.
Have a great trip. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you. I called her. Oh, yeah, I was in your truck.
Yes, you did.
I got home and I was like, shit, did I call her? It's Mother's Day and I went fishing.
Dude, well, it'll be one then the other. It'll be a hat for one per hat, and well, I'll give people the option. We'll give away. We'll do two things. You either pick a t-shirt or a hat. Either way, we'll pick two winners, and from the one roll. So let's do it that way. It is close enough at 8:30. So at 8:40, I'll shut it down. I'll get everybody's names in. We'll pick two random people from the raffle. So $2? Is that what we did last time, or $3? No, we did $2.
$2.
$2 an entry. You have now until 8:40. So you have essentially 11 minutes, a little over 10 minutes now to be able to get them in. Let me put it in the chat, but you can either do it right here in the super chat through YouTube or Venmo or PayPal. I don't care which way which. Chad, you just tell me what hat you want, buddy, and I'll send it to you. You've paid enough at this point.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
If you're curious what hats I have right now, I have the black. Oh yeah, just go grab some, please. Por favor. So let me. All right, Chad's got a question too, but let me put. YouTube's chat's gonna be a pain in the butt. Venmo is this, and no, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. I'm having a really hard time. This is terrible. There we go. Pay play. That'd be good. There we go. Okay. Venmo, PayPal, everything's there. However you guys want to get her done, get her done. You got 10 minutes.
We got two of these left.
The dad caps. I totally forgot we had those. They're not even on the website.
We got two of those.
Drew, thank you very much for the donation. Or is that for the waffle? You tell me, buddy. What did I just...
Full black snapback.
Did I just send a blank message?
Same thing, but gray. Which is... Oh, you're not wearing that now.
No. Flat brims, snapbacks. I got to get more, but I can't get more until I
That's that dark
offload
camo.
all this inventory.
Snapback, flat brim, whatever.
Oh, it's just a generous donation.
And the
Drew,
camo.
Thank you. We're doing a raffle for the next 10 minutes. $2 an entry. Venmo, PayPal, however you guys want to do it, we'll make it hat. The black hat is lucky. Damn right, David. Dude, I've had a lot of people like post pictures wearing the hoodies and the hats and the t-shirts, and like people are catching a lot of good fish. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Chad had a really good question, but hang on. I gotta.
Oh God, egg rolls.
Gross. Buddy,
Dude, I had Taco Bell last night.
Damn.
For the first time in a long time.
Yep.
Paul texted me because I had to give him something. I bought him something because he bought me something for my birthday, whatever. So he called me. He's like, "Hey, you want Taco Bell? I'm heading over there." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So I did, dude. I was in and out of the bathroom all day at work.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise
Terrible.
me.
I can't eat it. Can't eat it anymore. Horrible.
All right, there we go. I had to find it. What's your opinion right now on tubes? This is from my buddy Chad. I love cracking tubes right now. He also said egg rolls are effing amazing. I look at you different right now.
You're coming on to me pretty hard tonight. You know that? What's his number?
Unsolicited pics incoming. My opinion on tubes, very hit or miss until like water. I'm going to say water hits 50. Like once it hits 50 and those smallies start not really necessarily roaming shallow, but they've like, for the most part, have very definitively come out of that deep water. I have really good days cracking a tube. Yeah.
Oh, dude, tube is awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Tube.
He said he'll call you later. First for you because you guys are great. This is a raffle. Oh, thank you, Drew. You're the best, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Drew. You have half my name.
Let's get the better half.
People
Yeah, guy. Again, I mean, until 8:40. Anybody wants to get in on this raffle, you can pick. We're gonna pick two random winners. So you can pick any hat you want and or any T-shirt that you want. I didn't put the link to the store up in there, but I know it's in the video description. I can only pin one comment at a time. So if you're curious to see what everything looks like, aside from the hats I just showed you, you can go to the website. What else did I miss? Giuliano. Oh, wait.
I mean, how do you do that? I don't know how to do that.
It's over on this one.
Oh.
There you go. I mean, you can read it from this side, but I have the YouTube one up and this one. So just ordered an Orochi XS brailess to use as a jig rod. 7.5 medium heavy fast. Any experience with it or rods of a similar spec new to jig fishing?
Yes. Never had that rod.
But yes.
Medium 5. 7.5 medium heavy fast is like perfect.
Yep. I've always used a 7 foot to 7'2" medium heavy fast, and that has been phenomenal for jigs. Maybe not perfect, but pretty damn good. Especially the current one that I have now. I had that built specifically for jigs, and to me it's perfect. It is absolutely everything I want, except for when I'm fishing really deep water, really far casts. Then it's like could use a little bit more backbone out of it. So
it's Oliver approved too, by the way.
It is all. See, now you know you got the right rod.
Right.
But yeah, like medium heavy fast is great for jigs. That little bit of extra length, like just yeah, that's a great setup, dude. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, because I went from what, a 7.3 to a 7.6.
Yeah, that's the other one.
And I love it. Just a little bit extra length because like sometimes fishing for smallies, you're fishing super deep, like 40, 50, 60 feet. And that longer rod helps a lot picking up that slack and being able to actually get a good hook set on a jig from that deep. Medium, heavy, fast.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Did you get the same one we did?
I think he got the same thing.
Whose rod did he have at the show, the New Hampshire show? Was that Mark's?
That was Mark's.
Yeah, that literally built the same exact way we had it. 7.3 heavy fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit more power into it. But still supple at the tips that even if you want to throw like a 1/4 ounce jig, yeah, it might be a hairy edge. But
we like to set the hook kind of hard, so heavy is for jigs for sure, especially if you're like pitching into timber and stuff like that. I prefer a lot heavier of a rod to actually be able to pull those fish out because you never know if you're going to hook into like a 1 pounder or you're going to hook into a 6 or 7 pounder. You need that backbone to get those fish out of that water, out of that timber.
We got 4 more minutes. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything else. I'm a short guy, and I like to stay in that 7-foot range. Is there any advice you would give about that? I can't help you on that one because I'm tall. I'm just kidding. Sorry. That wasn't a dig at you.
I'm not that short.
When I'm 6'2", everybody else is that short.
5'10" and a half.
And a half. It's funny. I get to work.
I don't know. I would still think the longer rod might be to your advantage.
Yeah, I don't see why
like
not.
Like a 7.3 would probably be very good for you. Yep. I mean, 7.6 felt a little long for me because I'm used to fishing for a jig rod anywhere from like a 7.3, 7.4, maybe 7.5. Actually, no, I've never had a 7.5. I had a 7.2, 7.3, and that was 7.6.
Yep.
And the 7.6, it was kind of weird at first, like casting and kind of being super accurate with it. But now I'm used to it, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, having that extra length for the extra leverage and power just feels right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
If you're comfortable with it and you're catching fish with it, you'll be good.
Yep. All right, I got that one.
I caught my PB on a what was it? A Skeet Reese 6.6 medium.
Oh my god, that yellow rod! I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. I still have it. It's been sitting in my room the whole time.
I had that first message from him at the top. Hey, Talon. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Ferris, my jig rod is 7.2 heavy fast. Oh, you know, I can.
What's wrong with him? I like him.
Ferris, my jig rod is 7.2 heavy fast, but it's a pretty flexible heavy rod. Favorites fishing's heavy is a bit more in the medium heavy, I'd say. Honestly, that sounds like a good soft plastics rod. Texas rigs and stuff. And light duty jigs. If I was throwing like a rod, if you're saying it's a medium heavy, but it's a jig, it's a 7.2 heavy fast, but it feels more like a medium heavy. No, that's fine for a jig rod then. That's actually kind of like the sweet spot, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like still kind of like soft, but still has the backbone, like really hard backbone. That's good for a jig rod.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good rod. I like that. South Jersey, I use a 7.4 heavy, moderate, fast. I like that too. Little Tommy, it's all good, buddy. Oh, what'd you buy for a boat? I want to hear about this. I love when I hear about other people buying boats. So you gotta join me in financial misery.
Yeah, I gotta do that soon. Anybody want to buy my boat?
Gently used. Ferris, by the way, guys, after all my bitching about getting skunked, I yanked in a really nice 4.5 pounder last weekend on the jig, of course. Hell yeah, buddy. Congrats. Chad, to answer your text, we're going to be at Champlain all 4 days. We're leaving like 5 a.m. Friday morning and not coming home till late Monday night. Both of us, and then with my two friends, Dennis and Bill. Telling you, throw jigs on a Daiwa XT 7.3 medium heavy fast. I like it. I'll post pics of the floors on my boat. Oh, jeez. I forgot this is pinned. All right, that's it. On any last minute attendees here for the raffle? We only got a few people that got in on this. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything right now. We got, yep, I got that and that and that and that. What is? Oh, I think I got everything.
Tracker Pro Guide V175. Yeah, buddy.
Made my bed. I shall lay in it. I want to get in. Oh, go ahead, Talon. I won't say no. Get in, buddy.
Congrats, Tommy. That's a sweet little boat right there.
Those are great boats.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Kristen has?
Yeah, I think so. I think 175. Yeah. Yep.
I think you're right.
Those are great boats. Her boat's awesome. I love that little thing. I kind of want to get one, honestly.
Talon's $2 an entry. You can either pay through PayPal, Venmo, or right through here on the chat if you have your account set up as such to do so. It should be pinned right there in the comments what our Venmo and PayPal is. Take your pick, buddy. Either one works.
Dude, that boat has so much storage.
Oh, my God. Wait. I wonder if I can show
Kristen's
this.
boat?
Yeah. And then Dennis showed me a picture because he has literally... Forgot that was there, too, that picture.
Jesus Christ.
He sent me a picture of his organized chaos. I'm pretty sure he has the exact same boat.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of storage in there. Like, a lot.
For a tracker, like that's, I mean, for any bass boat, that's crazy. That's a lot of planos.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of storage. I like that. I didn't even look to see what he got. Jigs, Chatter, Ned, Spark Shad, Lipless, Z-Man, Ned. Medium, square bill, jerkbaits, blade, terminal. Damn, look at him. I like those new planos. I gotta get those.
The ones with the seal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seal.
What was that? That was that. That was that. All right.
Just
Everybody
curious, what'd you pay for that boat?
If you're willing to share.
If you're willing to share.
Okay. While you talk about that, I really need to transfer.
I'm kind of like on the edge of being in the market, possibly buying a new boat.
He's going to do it.
I shouldn't, but I should.
He's going to do it. I can't see this. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me enter these things, and we got a lot more to talk about.
Well, then how do you add it to the stream?
I show you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You weren't here.
I am right here. I can just watch you do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Who?
Ben. Because he's a champ.
Jeez, Ben.
You know what? I need to redo that. That's what I meant to do last time.
I'm not sure what's going on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oops. There's a space in there.
A bunch of buttons.
Jim. Got Jim in there.
Oh, sorry.
Pay attention.
I am. To you.
Hey, I'm typing. No clicky. I need this.
I'm
Get
not.
away.
Oh, okay.
No touchy.
21.
For 2013?
Nice.
That's pretty good, dude.
Thanks, Mom. She said you baked me cookies and brownies. I have a special ingredient if you want to put it in there.
Chrissy was like, Chrissy's like, I really want to bake cookies. I was like, can you bake us cookies for the trip?
Thanks, Jim. Yeah. I had somebody at work was pretty sick and was hanging around with him for pretty much the whole day, and I didn't want to get his kids sick or his wife sick or him sick.
Yeah.
So I did the responsible thing last week and stayed home, which actually made it quite good because I had some stuff to do after.
Yeah. Like not help me tear everything down again.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay, so let's add it to the chat. Ready for this? So go back to here, and I do share screen.
Oh, it's like Discord.
Chrome tab. Wheel of Names.
It's like Discord.
Yeah, although I can't see the freaking. No, dude, I can't. Where?
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh no. I can't see the button. There it is. See?
Oh, there it is.
It gets hidden back there. Okay, can everybody see this? Be able to find it. 1 second. Wheel of Names. Here we go. Okay.
Yay.
So now everybody's names are in there. Everybody that got in on this. Now we shuffle. Blammo. Everybody hath been shuffled. And now we click to spin. Let's see who wins. Remember, we're doing this twice. If you get the first one, I'm almost thinking we shouldn't let them win twice.
Oh! Oh my God! Right over the line.
Keith, congrats, buddy. Message me, please. Send me an email because it makes it so much easier to keep track of this. 603bass@gmail.com. Send me an email, please, with what you want. A hat or a shirt. If you go to our Shopify store, you can see everything we have. Don't buy anything off of it. Just email me and tell me what you want and what size. We'll get you squared away.
Oh God. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, it's Ferris. Yeah, buddy. Wait a minute. I thought.
Wait.
Oh, did Talon not get in? Oh, go ahead. Okay, my bad, dude. I thought when that came through, I don't know whose name's who. I thought that was you that did it, not Keith. It's okay. I'm glad we got that sorted. Whew.
I'm so confused.
Did I get that? Okay, yeah. All right, and then remove. Should we just send it again? I feel like we should not let the same person win twice. Close. No. We'll do another random. Okay. Come on. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be... Oh, you're going to be kidding me. Okay, but you can't win twice.
It was the same spot, too.
How is that random?
Just erase his name off the thing.
I'm going to let it go again. Uh-oh. Oh! Oliver! All right. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I got removed. Ha! That's smart. Okay, so Oliver. Hey, fair's fair. All right, stop sharing. Stop screen. There we go. All right. So, if you guys could please email me, both Oliver and Ferris, let me know what you want. I really hope Oliver's still here, too. I just saw him here recently. We'll get you guys squared away. Please, if you can message me tonight, like right now, because I want to pack everything up and get it all sent out tomorrow with a bunch of other stuff. That would be hugely appreciated. So please, please, please do that now. Don't delay, or we won't be shipping anything out until probably like Wednesday again next week, because we're gonna be gone all weekend, and I'm not gonna make my wife do that for me. She does the shipping, she brings it all down, but we get to package everything up. My wife ends up helping packaging sometimes too, prints everything out, the whole 9 yards. So again, email, make it happen, please, and thank you. Chad said, I hate your Wheel of Fortune. It is stressful. Sorry. Oh, you know what I can do is I think he's still here. And him, yeah.
Wait, which one's Ferris? Bueller? That's gambling.
That's why we call them waffles. We are waffling. And it's not the same as a raffle.
Waffle.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Oliver. Okay. So, what? What do you mean what?
What?
I wrote what?
No, I said I just said his name.
Oh.
I said that's me. What?
So
nothing. Just saying hi.
The other thing we're going to talk about. What do you guys want to see from us for videos while we're up here at Lake Champlain? We're going to have a lot of time. We're bringing everything. So we have all 5 GoPros. I got all the battery packs. I'm bringing a computer with me to make it easier. I'm actually debating bringing like my actual PC. So twofold. One, I can actually start rough editing if like we're just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. We have time. And or 2, we can play Rocket League. We can play Rocket League.
Should I bring the lake? Rocket League?
Rocket League. We should bring the TV and the computer.
Did you split screen?
Yes, you can. It's honestly, it kind of weird.
I don't think I like that.
No, it's not fun. So just bring your computer too. We'll be good. You know what? Wait, what size is your tower? I forget. Did you get a mid, medium? Is it the same size as mine or smaller?
Same size.
Give this some thought. I don't know. Anyway.
Show up my monitor and everything.
So I don't know, man. We're going to have a lot of options for how we can go about tackling things. Obviously, we got our phones, so we're going to make some more reels. I'm bringing this camera along this time too. We haven't been bringing it lately. So I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas. I do know there's one thing I'm doing specifically for Beast Coast. It was an idea I had because I've been modifying my Hustler jigs since they made the change over on the Bait Keeper feature. It used to just be like your standard little like hook feature. Now he's got that spring kind of corkscrew thing. And honestly, I hated it at first, but now that I've figured out two different ways. One, a quick adjustment, and two, a slightly longer, more violent, but in my opinion, better adjustment. I want to do a video because I think it's going to be helpful for other people. And then there's just some like other general things that we're probably going to do. Most of the time, it's usually like one of us catches a big fish, or we do something dumb that makes us laugh our asses off. So we usually post something like that.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. Big best.
The last video he just posted.
Oh,
we're talking about the birds. I was like, I need 10 more, dog, coming in. Bird.
I forget what that bird was doing for noise, but yeah. Oh my god, dude! I was laughing so hard when I got to that point where I hit you with the jerk bait, and you didn't even turn around. I just see you going because you're just laughing. So hard.
I felt all I heard was, and then smack. I knew exactly what happened, and it didn't hurt. It was in my leg a little bit, but it was mostly in the in the pants. And I was just laughing my ass off.
Jesus. So, all right, South Jersey. When you say swim bait videos, what do you want to see specifically from that? Because I have some ideas, but this is voice of the customer time. I want to hear something more specific from you guys. Like, what do you want to see from swim bait vids? Like, how we're fishing them, or areas we'd like to throw, like general information, or are you looking for anything more specific? Because that's what I'm curious about.
Probably
I do know
catching fish on them.
one of the things we're going to do while we're up there, because people have been asking for it a lot, is like a general overview of how we fish jigs in different conditions. That's something that you and I have been meaning to do forever that we haven't gotten done yet.
Okay, let's do it.
So jig video is definitely on the list.
Bull shad glides.
So overall, how to? Okay,
Do you have one of those?
I do. It's in the boat right now.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Right where it should be. Right where I told you it should be in the
Yes,
spring.
it should. Did I? Well, hang on. It actually might be right here. I'm curious. Oh my god, my legs.
Some soft baits and some crankdown videos where you like to fish them in certain retrieve speeds that you use for different situations.
Oh, hey, look what I found. The 6-inch. Yes, I do have a bull shad, and this one's coming with me. If I lose it,
This is getting eaten.
it's really going to suck, but honestly, this is great for really shallow water because it's an incredibly super slow sink. So I'm going to be able to like burn this over the top. Oh, I'm totally catching a pike on this thing. It's going to be great. Oh my god. I will be so happy if I catch like a giant pike on this. As long as I get it back in the boat.
I went snook fishing with one of these.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
I didn't catch anything, but sure tried like hell. That would have been sick. I want to know what the hell bit the tail off this thing, though. I think it might have been a bluefish or something.
It's a shark. Baby shark.
Could have been a shark.
All right, so South Jersey. Some soft baits and some crankdown vids where you like to fish them and certain retrieve speeds that use. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we'll do swim baits.
I forgot to tell you about that comment.
Oh, that's okay. It's all good.
I read it.
One of the other things, too, we are going to have swim bait scrutiny back on. Tyler and Tom. Just trying to make sure, like, they've got their own schedules that they've got, like, kind of planned out for a while here, and especially kind of through job hunting and certain. I don't want to say too much. It's their personal stuff. But anyway, it's going to happen at some point. We're just kind of playing it by ear until we can align and make it work for night. It'll probably be another Saturday night stream, too, because Tom works second shifts. So it has to be on the weekend. We'll figure it out. That's what I said. I said figure it out. Oliver, where to throw them and how to fish them? I'm assuming you mean against swim baits again. Oh, that's a good one. Jim B. I got to show that one. Bam. Big Lake. How you decide where to go and why. Coves, main lake, islands, banks, etc. That would actually be a great one because that's a lot of visual aids that will have to be depending upon that. That one's going to be like a sit in the boat and talk a lot, and then come back home and throw up like 1,000 screenshots to show people exactly what it is we're talking about, which I've done that before, and it's really fun. I like those. It's a very technical breakdown video.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's something you would definitely be able to be really good at with too, for like speaking about it from that, because you do that literally all the time.
What?
Whenever we talk about going somewhere new, and especially it's somewhere big, you're texting me like the whole the last 24 hours before you go. You're like, yeah, dude, I was looking at this, I was looking at this, and I was looking at this, and I was looking at this, and I was looking at this, like, and we end up fishing like 90% of the areas he finds. Like, I don't even have to scout anymore. He does it all. It's great.
When you say like a new lake, I'm like, yes, let's do this. I like finding a lake and like starting at Google Maps and getting like a rough overview of the lake, what I can see, if there's like shallow like shoals or anything out in the middle, or like, and then go to like Navionics or any of those other websites that show I can never say it. Bathymetry?
Bathymetry.
50 times today.
I think you actually have to pronounce the Y.
Bathy maps.
Bathy maps. Bathy maps.
And try and find like deeper humps or sharp drop-offs or like anything crazy. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, I want to fish this with a jig. I want to fish that with a jig. I want to throw jerk baits over this. I want to throw swim baits over here. We should go see if we can go punch up in there. Getting all these ideas and just bounce around on whatever the fish are doing. And oh God, I love new lakes.
It really is, dude. It's so much fun now.
Like this past week, I didn't even get to look at it.
What?
He's like, you want to go? I'm like, yeah. And then I forgot about it. And then Monday,
you and Kyle.
oh shit, I got to go fishing today.
Thank you, Ferris. Appreciate it, buddy. What else am I? Sorry. Yeah, Ron. Different types of swim baits: hard, rubber, plastic, slime through, etc. Lol. Love the Buka. That's one of the things I should do, and I wouldn't mind doing it if I could. That would be like a good 10 to 15 minute collaboration with Swim Bait Scrutiny to go over everything. Like that'd be great to be able to do that. Should talk to them and make that happen. We're gonna go out fishing with them sometime really soon anyway.
Oh,
Tom and Tyler.
Oh yeah,
We're supposed to do that last year. We didn't make it happen. We'll make it happen this year.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we will.
South Jersey. That's a killer bluegill guide. Love mine and do really like how you can tune the bait to different sink rates. Good point there. Charles, post-spawn lures and plans. That is an excellent video topic, and timing of it is going to be key right now too. I always like to put something like that out like 2 weeks in advance if I can, because that's when people are going to really start like searching for it and thinking about it, and then it gives people time to plan accordingly for whatever it is that they're attacking. As such, post-spawn tactics and lures, like you might not have all that stuff and it might not be readily available or easy to get, or maybe you got to wait for a paycheck to come in, whatever the case may be. I like to be a little bit early with those things so that people have time to make their plans and adjustments and purchases to be ready for when that actually happens. So yes, 100% yes on that. And the timing of that is also great because Derek at Beast Coast texted me today and said, hey man, you should come down to Candlewood to do a post-spawn video. And I was like, yes, you just tell me what day. Oh yeah. It's going to be good. Drew, got a few up my way, Andrew. Come join me, bud. There you go.
What, new lakes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's 1,000 places out there. We can go fish with him. There's a spot.
Wait, didn't you show me his house one day when we drove past it?
Yes.
On the right, kind of up on the little hill,
Yep.
kind of? Okay.
Yep. South Jersey, maybe some rat wake vids as well if you can, and maybe nighttime fishing or dusk rat fishing where you like to use them. Yeah.
The only thing about filming at night, you're gonna have to have a light, and like where we go fishing at night gets extremely buggy.
Yeah, it would be a nightmare.
Even just like a headlamp on for like 30 seconds and you're dead. It'll suck the blood right out of you.
I've been trying to think about that more, and I know you can get like those camera lights, like those square LEDs, but you can get one with different colors. And if you were to get like 2 of those with just red, I don't think that would make the bugs that bad. And we could have one facing me and one facing you. But even still, like the video footage from that is going to be kind of terrible because
it's tough.
With GoPros, you really like.
You need good light.
Thank you. I was trying to figure out like. It has to do with the processors and everything that they have in there, the chips. they really need a ton of light to get the most out of them. And even still, it's like very raw footage. Like I have to put in a bunch of color corrections and sharpness into every video that I edit, and even actually add brightness in a lot of cases, because that's the limitation of using a GoPro. It gets you great resolution and everything, but you have to have incredibly good lighting conditions to get the most out of them. So like, especially when we're fishing at dusk, the higher the resolution you film at, the harder it is to get a good image actually. So if you're fishing in like really crappy light conditions, you're better off filming specifically for a GoPro at a much lower resolution. So if we were to do it, we'd probably have to bump it way down to like 1080p. Plus
Which
side
isn't
to
the
that,
end of the world.
no, but we can still do 60 frames, so it'd still be smooth.
Yeah.
But we like, for anybody that's been watching the videos for like the last 3 months, if you notice that like each camera angle has like 30 different positions and zooms and everything, that's the benefit of filming in 4K. I'm rarely actually showing you the full field of view that is being recorded when we're out there. There's plenty of days where I zoom in like almost like a third of what it is. So I'm still better than 1920 by 1080p, but I'm obviously still not as good as 4K because I have zoomed way in on that. But that's the beauty of it. I can zoom way into this teeny tiny corner on it and it still looks really, really good.
Yeah, like your fish jumping.
Yeah.
With Steve that day.
Yep. Being able to do stuff like that, that's the beauty of 4K, but it kind of sucks to be able to fish or to film with it in really poor light conditions. So there's that. Night fishing maps. There you go. That's one. Red works pretty good, but kind of still picks up bugs, but a little less. All right, good to know. Bring bug zapper for the lulz. Dude, there's that thing. Thermacell.
Oh, let's just get a couple of those.
Honestly, if we get two of them, put one up front,
one for the back.
bingo. Thermacell is the name of the company. They make these little like bug repellent things, and it's actually got like a little heat source in it. So you put this pack in it, you turn it on. I think it's good for 6 hours of continuous use, something like that. And it creates, I think what they said is a 10-foot diameter.
Bubble.
Maybe it is 10-foot radius. Yeah, it's about a 10-foot radius. So 20-foot diameter for what they call an effective zone. And we used it one night, and it worked great until the wind kicked up a little bit, and then it kind of neutralized that little zone of protection. But if you get two of those things, it's actually pretty good. Like you just said, put one on the front, one on the back, you're good.
Yeah, then we can have all the lights we want. Let's get the little necklace one. Get off.
Yeah, then there's
bugs.
that. Get those bracelets you get at like gas stations. They're just like soaked in citronella.
Yeah, and you turn.
Dude, I got
fucking
tiki
green.
torches. Just front and back of the boat.
I would do that on my boat, 100%.
There you go, Gordy. I won't go in the woods without my Thermacell. Dude, those things work. They work great. Hammer time. Just got the first pink ratfish. Yeah, buddy.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Ferris Thermacell is legit. Jim B, my Thermacell works great. Okay, good. I'm not the only person that knows about it, which is usually the case anyway.
My blood is like 40% DEET right now, so
Yeah,
from all
seriously.
the years of just dousing myself in bug spray, I don't want to do it anymore.
No, I hate it. I hate the feeling. Although I don't have any more in the boat, so I bought new stuff, but I got like that dry feeling stuff. And I got sunblock, the spray on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got all our FXR long sleeves and stuff, but I still wear shorts. So I want to make sure I don't get too sunburned this weekend.
I never wear shorts.
Drew, I would pay money to see that on your boat, the T-keys. We can make that happen.
I mean, I would have 100% put them on my boat and knocked them over on purpose.
Dude, yeah.
Think.
Playing that Russian theme song, just going down the ship.
Jesus.
Blat!
3 degrees down bubble.
All right, here's another question from Chad. What is your plan for the big pond? Honestly, largies. I was thinking about this a lot all week. Like, do I want to go out and catch a bunch of big smallies? Yeah. But we've gotten to a point where almost year round, I can think of a spot we can go catch big smallies. And we're going to have plenty of opportunities. We just did it a ton for the second year in a row. And only a few months ago, we've had a couple of okay days catching them now. I had one good one already this year, that day with Chad. We're going up to the St. Lawrence and Lake Ontario this July. And it's literally, I mean, it's not just smallies, but you go there for smallies. We'll be back in Vermont I mean, I'll be up on like Winnie and Lakes region area in September for the high school kids. I'll get on good smallies there. It's Winnie. They're not that great. But the other lakes around it, they're better. Mm-hmm. So I'll have my opportunities there. We'll be back in Vermont October, November, December. Like, we've got big smallies locked down. I want big largies.
Thank you. I've been waiting for this year forever.
Like, I want to...
stuck. He loves smallies. Loves them. I like catching them too. I just want that big bite.
What?
I want that one big bite.
The thing for me was, like, my whole life I targeted largies. And we both got to a point where, like, we started sticking good fish on a regular basis, but we were not that great at smallies. And then, like, I was like, okay, I want to figure out smallies.
2 years ago, I was like, I really want to learn smallies this year.
Yeah, we did.
And we did.
We know smallies. So it's coming back to largies. So that's the plan, man. Like, I'm going to focus on, obviously, veggies and rocks. I'm going to focus in and around spawn flats because that water temp's getting close where they all should be up there and staging. I'm honestly more hopeful than anything to hammer them on a jig and a jackhammer. If that's all I catch, and an Alabama rig. A legal version, mind you. Uh-huh. But, like, I want to hammer them my favorite way, which is a jig, and then on one of my favorite moving baits, either spinnerbait or jackhammer. Like, just straight up burning it and getting trucked. That's my goal, my plan. If we get into some good conditions where it makes sense to go for smallies, that's the plan too. But, dude, my brain is all about largies for this trip.
Thank you. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, TV18.
I wouldn't mind going out for like a half a day for smallies. If we crush the largies, just like go out for a couple hours.
Oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, the plus side too, like, within 20 minutes, I can put us on good smallies.
Right.
And
right out, yeah.
In all fairness, the majority of those spots I know is because of Dennis, who we're going with. So when I say I really mean thank you, Dennis, for allowing me to know these spots so that I can
Thanks, Dennis.
put us on these smallies, but we'll be good. TV18 had a really good one there. On the water sonar, how do you have it set up and why? I actually did a solo video 2 years ago about finding smallmouth on glacial lakes. I forget what I called it like that. It's on the channel. It's actually got a lot of views. That was a really good one, and I had the GoPro focused on my graph as I was going through it. I need to do an updated version of that because I want to include how I also use my Mega 360 in that kind of overall equation for how I use the tools. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I was trying to hold that burp in for the last, 2 minutes. So, yes, and absolutely yes. We're going to make that work.
Glue that eye back on there.
Forget the eyes. Who cares? Ferris, here you go. I got an unrelated question. What do you do with your trailers and plastics when you get off the water? Do you leave them on jigs, hooks if you plan on using them again, or you take them off?
I always leave mine on.
I do most of the time.
I left that Z-Man trailer on there for, 2 months?
Yeah, that was on there for way too long.
Still catching fish on it.
So it's funny because I just went through my boat, like my day box had 6 jigs still with random jig trailers on them. And I was reorganizing because if I know for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be fishing in areas where I'm likely going to reuse that jig. And it tends to be ones that it's a slightly different variation of jig color and jig trailer or size or action on it. So I'll just leave those. If they're not too beat up, I'll throw them in my day box, and I usually let them go 3 weeks max. And then if I get to a point where I'm okay, I'm not going to use these again, I just chuck the trailer and put the jigs away. But no, I don't reuse them because once they're torn, they're torn. The way we cast set the hook, it's kind of a nightmare. It's not worth it. South Jersey. Wonder how good colorful infrared night vision would look for night fishing. I think that would be a best to bet to pick up best image at super low light.
Ask Brian.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's going to use that while he's fishing now because he's
Probably
not
not
really filming with it or anything. He's just using it to navigate.
Yep. Hey, Aaron
at night.
and me, the people. Thanks for joining, friends. Greatly appreciate it. What did Drew say? I need more than 3 pounds on a smallie and larger than 5.5 pound largie. 5.5 pound largie is a good fish.
Yeah, dude.
You definitely need more than the 3 pound smallie, especially with the area you live in. Right down the street, buddy. We'll get you out there. We'll get you to catch one up on a Demiki rig.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it will. It's going to be great.
Ooh, I want to catch a giant laker, too. That's possible.
It is possible. You don't think we missed the window?
What window?
For Lakers?
That window is taken out of the wall and thrown away.
Okay.
Always catch fucking Lakers.
That's true. Charles, new update vid in your rod, reels, lure setups for the season. Yes, it's another good one because we just got a bunch of new stuff in from Lose. Rod, reel, setup. Update. That'll make the sponsors very happy too. I'm trying to think. You could tow a trailer with a Z-Man Elastec. For real. Yeah, I agree with little Tommy. For real. I don't know, man. Like any other ideas? And I guess for one last thing, I am curious. What don't you like about our videos? And I mean that for like the regular fishing ones. Because one of the things that I know we've gotten better at, and when on the boat, and that I have definitely gotten better at when it comes to editing, is sharing more of just the talking. Like, there is nothing scripted about what we do. I mean, nothing.
None of it.
99% of it. You can tell when we do something that's scripted because it's got a very specific video title. We're stationary. We're talking directly to the camera the whole time. Everything else on the water, when it's just like the two of us shooting the shit, we're never looking at the camera, we're just fishing, that's all 100% natural. And that's what I like about doing videos.
I don't even realize
like
the cameras are there anymore. Like,
no.
You set them up in the morning, and then I forget about them until we got to take them down when we run. Right.
It's literally it. You just fish. And that's that's one thing that a lot of people for years kept telling me, like, oh, you know, when I have a bad day. Well, it's because you're too focused on the cameras. Like, buddy, I don't even know the cameras are there until I'm done for the day. They become part of the background. Mm-hmm. They're just blending with the rest of the boat. They're a non-factor. They literally do not exist to me in my brain. So everything that you hear as we're making the videos is I'm just trying to incorporate everything that we're talking about as we're figuring the day out, and then making, you know, we talk about this a lot, making mental notes, or like talking to your buddy fishing them, and like actually saying, hey, when I caught that fish, I noticed this. Or, hey, when I did this, I got bit immediately after. And we talk a lot more about that. And that's like all the filler between catches and like immediately before and after. I'm trying to put that all in. And I can see in one perspective where that might be like, man, these dudes just like ramble and then like post fish. But from the other perspective that I'm hoping people understand what the goal behind these is, you're seeing the whole process as we figure it out. We have a pretty good idea of what we anticipate is going to happen for the day. And more often than not, it works out, but sometimes it doesn't. But we talk our way the whole way through figuring it out. Or we reflect at the end of the day about, like, shit, you know, one of the things we didn't try was this, and that may have worked. But, like, that's literally the whole thing. Like, we show off pretty much all the fish, most of them, most of the time. And then it's the process. You guys get to see the process in its rawest, purest form of how we figure out how to catch these fish on every single trip.
It's funny. I was actually thinking about this, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was like, we rarely just like shoot the shit on the boat. It's 99% of it is actually us just like, and we're talking constantly on the boat.
Oh yeah.
Like constantly. Like we'll throw a joke out once in a while, but 99% of it is us communicating what we're doing or what we found, what he's feeling. Is he feeling rocks? So I'm dragging through rocks right now. Oh, I got a bunch of grass right now. Or picking up, there's a bunch of grass on. Hey, look at the color of this. What's that mean?
Right.
But not, like 90% of what we're talking about is just strictly fishing. It's all like you said, it's all natural. Like,
right. I mean it's. I like to think we're just the same as everybody else. I just figure out a way how to edit it and present it in a way that people enjoy it.
Like if we weren't talking, I mean, if we're literally just sitting there casting, like in the middle of the winter when we're out there fishing for those super deep smallies, we're really not talking much. I mean, we are, but we're not.
No.
Like,
honest to God, like if you broke down our communication throughout the whole day, including no communicating, I would say 20% of the day is silence. 60%, I would say 50 to 60%. We'll call it 55, right? Okay, so 55% of the day is us actually communicating about either what we're seeing or in the actual process of us catching a fish and afterwards. So we'll just call it pure fishing talk for 55% of the time. So that puts it, what I say the first was 20%. So that puts 75% of the day is either silence, that's 20%, and 55% towards talking pure fishing. And then the remaining 25% is inappropriate jokes and movie references.
Yeah.
Does that seem like a high percentage? Probably. Is it accurate? Bet your ass it is.
I'd
You
say-
bet your sweet bippy it is. And then there it is. That's literally us in a nutshell when we're out there fishing.
I'd say 12.5% would be that, and the other 12.5% would be like, where do you want to go next?
No,
Where should we try next?
Okay, so we'll say
On the lake.
60%
On the lake.
That would be the extra. We'll say 65% of the day
If we're not on
is
them.
including that as
Just
the
trying to
fishing,
figure
but
out
also
where the hell we want to go next on the lake and what
Yeah.
we want to try next.
so that
I guess
bumps the
that's still
fishing
into
talk
this. Yeah, okay, bump it up a bit.
to 65%.
Okay, there we go.
20% silence. So the last 15% is just inappropriate jokes and movie references. That's
Yeah, pretty much.
I am a walking encyclopedia of just absolutely useless but very on point movie references. Okay, I pride myself in that. They're random,
I've had a couple,
but they're good.
ones.
You've had some great ones. Maybe we'll say 14.5% is inappropriate jokes and movie references, and the last 0.5% is me trying to hit Andrew with a random dad joke as naturally as I can.
It's terrible.
I'm trying to hit him hard enough that he jumps out of the boat one of these days.
It's coming. Like middle of the summer. I might do it this year. He might have me swimming with the fishes.
Jim, inappropriate joke percentage is probably higher in my experience. It's probably higher for us too. It's a very modest.
We throw them out
guesstimate.
pretty hard.
Yes, we do. When one of my previous coworkers, we were at a trade show in Chicago. He said it best. I forget. One of them. There's definitely something very inappropriate said about someone, and that's as far as I go with that. And we all laughed, and the one guy said, "You know, you can always take the boy to junior high, but you cannot take the junior high out of the boy." One of the most accurate things I've ever heard. Nearly brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
Lisa, thank you very much. Enjoy the raw excitement for you guys in each video. In videos, when you catch fish, it's great energy. That's what we try to do. 2% trying to hit each other with lures. That's only this year. But yeah, I mean, that percentage is definitely on the increase. If we were to put a chart up to track said changes in our tendencies on the boat.
Close calls is probably about 84% right now.
We've had too many close calls this year. Please make sure Andrew does that on the video. Yeah, jumping out.
Oh, I will. I will announce it.
I think my favorite one I hit you with, and I don't.
Chatterbait?
Yes.
After that comment, yes.
That was the. I forget how it came up. I really remember we were fishing, but I hit you with that perfect geology rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. We were talking about something, and like, dude, I nailed it. It was the most perfect positioned dad joke of my life.
That was right after we saved those kids with the jet ski.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember how it came up. I just remember that when I did it, I was like, real proud of myself. I could feel the whole previous 10 generations of my grandparents all looking down at me, just.
All your grandfathers. Son of a bitch. Yeah, and my whole generation was like, jump.
No, that's a lie. They were all cheering me on too.
That was fun. That one sucked. No, the day you got me up at the pike spot. I'm a little horse. Fucking asshole. I had to lay down on the front deck for that one. That one was bad.
All right, tell you what. We're going to wrap it up because I really didn't want to be on too late tonight. I have a ton of stuff to do. I'm going to try and get a video done so I have it up for Friday. So when I come back from Champlain, if I don't have it done for Friday, upload for Friday, then I will get it done and have it uploaded for Monday, I think. Well, no, if I'm gonna have it done, it's gonna have to be posted for Friday anyway. I can't get it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I can't get it done, the idea is I want to come back from Champlain and have nothing on my plate but Champlain, so I can immediately jump on it. Because when they're done, what I'd like to do is not next week when we get back, but the following week, I want to upload all 4 days, all right in a row, except for Wednesday when we do the stream night. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I want all 4 of those videos up. So yeah, it'd be a little bit of a delay to getting them all up on the channel, but I want to be able to rifle them all right out because I think it'll make for a really good experience. And we're gonna put more time into this. We're bringing the goddamn drone. I'm gonna learn how to fly that thing Friday. We're gonna film with it. I want to try and do something I haven't done like really ever.
I mean, I had a drone, so I kind of know how to fly them.
Yep. I want to make a slightly more cinematic experience out of this.
Okay.
The only thing that bothers me about that is the one time I tried to do it, we ended up having some absolute dog shit fishing. So like it was like all this effort for nothing. And I hate the idea of like having all this great cinematic like nice shots and setups and like multiple angles and like just a ton of B-roll to go into it, which looks amazing, but like who wants to see 80% of that and then 20% of just like rat fish?
2-pounders.
So we'll play it by ear, but that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Find Champ with the drone. Yeah. Oh, Champy.
Oh, Champ, the freaking
Yeah.
Loch Ness monster of freaking Champlain.
The Loch Ness monster guy.
It's a freaking Loch Ness monster. Look out. He's got fins.
You boys see Champy out there?
Some National Geographic shit, Jay.
We can call you Quam or something.
Quam is something.
I butchered that. Even for a butchered Boston accent, I butchered that. All right. I don't know. Parting thoughts, anybody? We'll wrap this up. I got a lot of work ahead of me. I am very tired. Another long day at work tomorrow with a ton of meetings. Wrap everything up before I have to come home and do a ton of more things before hitting the road very early Friday. A lot to do. He vacations up at Willoughby. That's a pond I would like to fish. There's a couple places in northern Vermont that I really want to get to this year.
Willoughby. Never heard of it. See you next week.
I was on the cusp of a dad joke there, and I let it slide.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Save it. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay, last but not least, if you guys have any like top tier dad jokes, I mean some good ones, all right? Don't throw me the average ones. If you got some top tier dad jokes, you private message me those, please. Right? I'm gonna memorize them, put them in the back pocket, shoot them out at random. It's gonna be great. Share them all. You'll be able to make a compilation of me just hitting him with dad joke groaners. He's literally not going to say a word ever. It's just going to be him going,
Or just say, God damn it.
Yes, it's one or the other.
What the fuck, Sean?
It's either the groan, the goddamn it, the what the F, or can I go home now? Or I'm going home.
Can we leave? I don't want to go home. Drop me off at the launch.
All right. It's good enough. Cold water, deep trout salmon. Oh, interesting. All right. That's good to know, Jim. Thank you. Well, thank you all for watching tonight. Greatly appreciate it. For those that did the whole raffle thing tonight, greatly appreciate you as well as the donations. It all helps immensely. We're going to go have fun at Champlain this weekend. Get a lot done. We are, again, reminder, we're going to stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. I hope. There is one caveat to this. It depends on how well the signal is up there. We have Wi-Fi at the cabin. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I should get 5G on my phone. I don't know. Because of the position we're at, we might be slightly blocked from the cell tower. We'll play it by ear. If for any reason this does not work out, I will make sure I post about it on Instagram stories and on Facebook so that you guys know, like, oh, okay, it's not going to happen. But otherwise,
right out there. We should be fine.
Just keep up with our social. You know, if you guys are interested, you want to see us. I mean, obviously, we're going to be posting pictures and some videos and stuff. But if we're going to go live, we'll post about it ahead of time so you all know when to look for it. Instagram story is 99% of the time the best spot to find, like, more kind of like up to the hour updates on things like that. Because I have a lot more flexibility with stuff. So keep that in mind. Although those same stories show up on Facebook too. So if you're following me on 603 Bass, well, following us on 603 Bass on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to see it as long as you look for it. But my guess, anywhere between 7 and 9 o'clock, something like that. I mean, we could be all over the place. It really depends on how the fishing goes and getting everything set up. So thank you all for wishing us safe travels and a good trip. Buddy, is there any parting thoughts you have?
Get out there this weekend. It's going to be super nice. Go catch some big fish.
Damn right. Well said. So, sign it off, buddy.
See ya. Every week. Gotta do it. Asshole.
Later.
We're gonna have a full show. I can't even talk right now.
You ruined yourself.
We're gonna have a full show next week. So have a good week, guys. We'll be thinking about you all week, and see you next week at 603 Bass. I can't do it every freaking week. I do it. YouTube.com/603 Bass.
There you go.
8:00 every Wednesday night.
He's got it.
There you go. Now you
Have a good night, everybody.
Where to find us.
Bye.
See ya.